She wasn't born into Hollywood. She wasn't handed a silver spoon. Zendaya Maree Stoermer Coleman was born on September 1, 1996, in Oakland, California. A child of two educators, she grew up in a household filled with books, discipline, and a deep sense of identity. Her name, Zendaya, it means to give thanks in Shona. Even as a kid, she stood out. She wasn't loud, but she had presence. Her mom worked at the California Shakespeare Theater, and young Zendaya tagged along, watching rehearsals, soaking up the rhythm of the stage. That's where the bug bit her, not for fame, but for performance. She joined a hip-hop dance troupe at 8, modeled for Macy's catalogs, took theater classes. She wasn't dreaming of red carpets, just the next audition. And then Disney called. In 2010, Zendaya landed her breakout role as Rocky Blue on Shake It Up. She was 14, charismatic, funny, confident, but still just a kid. The show was a hit. Tween stardom followed, red carpets, fan mobs, magazine covers. But here's the thing, Zendaya never let the fame take her. Behind the scenes, she was calculating, careful. She kept her private life private. No scandals, no headlines, just steady growth. While other child stars flamed out, she evolved, and she started thinking bigger. Zendaya wasn't content with just being a Disney darling. While most of her peers rode the wave, she started asking the right questions. What happens after Disney? What's the exit plan? How do you survive the jump from teen icon to serious actor? Her first move was calculated. KC Undercover. She didn't just star in it, she executive produced it. At 16, she negotiated creative control, refused to play a stereotypical sidekick, demanded that her character be smart, independent, and most importantly, not a singer. She didn't want people to see another version of Rocky Blue. She wanted evolution, and she got it. But even with that, she knew she had to break out of the Disney mold completely. That meant risk. That meant stepping into music, fashion, and roles no one would expect her to take. Her first real test, the music industry. She had the looks, she had the platform, she had the millions of fans. So when Zendaya stepped into the music industry, everyone assumed she'd dominate instantly. But fame doesn't guarantee success, especially in an industry that doesn't know where to place you. In 2013, Zendaya dropped her debut single, Replay. It was sleek, hypnotic, and surprisingly mature. Not bubblegum pop, but something darker, cooler, more controlled. And it worked. The song went platinum. Her debut album charted modestly but proved she wasn't just cashing in on her fame, she had a vision. But behind the scenes, things weren't smooth. Signed to Hollywood Records, Disney's music label, Zendaya hit creative limits. She wanted to experiment, write, and push boundaries. They wanted safe, marketable, kid-friendly. She stepped back. She stopped releasing music. At 17, she was already burned out by the industry machine. Most young stars would have scrambled, done more, stayed relevant. Zendaya, she disappeared, until a secret audition changed everything. In 2016, Marvel was rebooting Spider-Man. Zendaya auditioned quietly. She landed the role of MJ and the internet exploded. Backlash came fast. Mary Jane Watson wasn't supposed to be her, but Marvel stood by her, and when Spider-Man: Homecoming dropped in 2017, Zendaya didn't just survive the controversy. She redefined the role. She wasn't the damsel, she was Michelle, witty, dry, brilliant. She made MJ cool again. Hollywood started looking at her differently, but she wasn't done proving herself. She wanted to destroy the box they kept trying to put her in, and that's where Euphoria entered the picture. You thought you knew Zendaya, but in 2019, she flipped the script. Euphoria didn't just change Zendaya's career, it blew it wide open. She played Rue Bennett, a drug-addicted teen trying to survive trauma and adolescence. No glamour, no filters, just pain. Pure, uncut emotion. Critics were floored, audiences were stunned. Zendaya, the former Disney princess, had delivered one of the rawest performances in modern television. She won an Emmy at 24, the youngest ever to win lead actress in a drama, and only the second black woman to do it. During the pandemic, she kept going, shot Malcolm and Marie, a raw, two-person film. Intense, emotional, a risk. At the same time, she was starring in Spider-Man blockbusters. And then came Dune. She was no longer just a TV actress. She was a sci-fi force, a red carpet queen, a producer, a global ambassador. She had crossed every line, shattered every limit, and still, she remained grounded. No scandals, no meltdowns. Just work, just evolution. By 2022, Zendaya wasn't just famous, she was a symbol. Her fashion, immaculate, but intentional. She didn't just wear clothes, she told stories. Her interviews, thoughtful, focused, no gimmicks, just quiet power. In a world of noise, Zendaya chose silence. She became the face of Valentino, a Time 100 icon, a UN speaker, a muse. And then through it all, she gave voice to the voiceless. From Black Lives Matter to mental health advocacy, she used her fame sparingly, but powerfully. Zendaya built something rare, a career that's both untouchable and deeply personal. She's not just a brand, she's a blueprint. For every kid who doesn't fit in, for every actress told, "You're not enough," for everyone scared to take the risk, Zendaya proves you can be everything, funny and serious, stylish and sincere, a Disney star and a generational talent. She didn't break the rules, she rewrote them, and the best part, she's just getting started.